Wow.
So football season, obviously, here, and we got a guy here with not only the Jag game tonight, but there are so many other events.
That's right. Matt Pittman is a video columnist for the TU, and he's the man behind Matt About Jax. And listen, I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer segment for you. I mean, it is football, football, football.
I know. I could just sit here and talk about the Jags and the Steelers.
It's preseason.
But it's so much fun.
It's fun for the first quarter and a half.
That's what I was going to say.
Everybody and
first thing I was going to say, make sure you get there early. Kickoff is at 7:30. So if you want to see Blake play, if you want to see all these guys, show up early because you're going to see about maybe, I don't know, a couple passes, and then he's probably going to be getting out of there. But
maybe a series. Maybe a series.
I hope so.
Maybe two.
You can go to Jaguars.com and buy your tickets, but tonight should be fun. Get there early. Tailgating, there'll be the music, all the hoopla and craziness going on. So Jaguars.com, buy your tickets. They start around right about $40, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. There's somebody else
I didn't get the memo today.
I didn't know I had to send a memo that it was a Jaguars game day. I told people in my department.
I got the lumberjack memo today.
There's only 9 of these days we have here in Jacksonville, folks.
Sure.
You can wear teal and black and Jaguar stuff for 9 days out of this fall.
All right, next Friday. Next Friday.
Okay.
All right, let's move it on. Harvey, this guy was actually on the show yesterday. Charles Shaughnessy. You may know Charles actually from the show The Nanny, but he's going to be performing at the Alhambra Theater. The show is called Harvey. This show is actually based off a 1950 movie with Jimmy Stewart. Actually, it's one of my favorite movies. I remember my mom making me watch it as a kid, and I was complaining, but it's hilarious.
Invisible Rabbit.
Invisible Rabbit. It's a story about a guy who's kind of dim-witted maybe and out of it, and his best friend is a 6'3" invisible rabbit. It's a fun show.
How about the Hemming Park Beer Festival? That, of course,
you knew I was
beer.
going to talk about that. All right, Beer Festival tomorrow night in Hemming Park. It's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., but you can actually buy VIP tickets and get there an hour early, which is always good. HemmingPark.org has the details. $40 sure may seem steep, but there's going to be over 40 breweries. You're going to be able to sample over 160 different beers, not all at once. You don't have to do that, but you make sure you get your designated driver.
Yeah.
Go Uber, whatever you've got to do.
Taxi, whatever.
But it's going to be fun. Go to HemmingPark.org to get all the details. But it's another fun event. Hemming Park's doing so much, and this is actually, hopefully, almost all the proceeds are actually going back into the park. So you're doing some good deed, and you're having a good time. And drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always fun.
It's always fun. It's like my goal each weekend.
Okay, so we were just talking about this. How old is Weird Al Yankovic? He's still performing, and he's still funny.
He's still killing it. All right, this is the mandatory world tour, and I don't know how
mandatory world tour.
That's what he calls it. But it's nonstop. But you can go to FloridaTheater.com. I'm so surprised there's still tickets, but you can see him Sunday night at 7:30. Fun. Everybody knows his parody songs, Like a Surgeon, Smells Like Nirvana, Amish Paradise. The list goes on and on. Right there, that one's tacky. Right there.
The wardrobe's great.
Yeah.
See, Bonnie.
There you go. So Sunday, 7:30. Oh, dude, that's what ideas you want.
And so Monday, we know what Curtis will be wearing.
That's right.
Now approved by the station.
And what about the Behind You barbecue? That sounds like a really cool event.
This is a charity event. Again, we probably all heard the sad news a couple weeks ago. Daniel Rowe, who was killed outside of Blind Rabbit. 20-year-old guy, has 2 kids, 1 on the way. Sad story. Well, they're turning this into, a charity event over at Intuition L Works. $15. They're going to have food, all kinds of cool stuff, and this is going directly to his family.
Very cool.
Again, another charity event where you're getting out, having some fun, and you're also doing a good deed. That's tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. It goes till 6 p.m. Details, intuitionlworks.com.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. They've turned that into, trying to raise some money and
help out his family.
Good. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, of
and
course.
to keep up with Matt on the Times Union website, you just need to go to jacksonville.com.